Isengard stared at her and received the docket from his assistant. 10 minutes later, this gentleman slowly tapped on the handle of chair. The target has an obsession with the wind. He won't stay for long in a polluted area in Backland, the capital of dust. In other words, he could be staying at the Empress Borough, West Borough, Hillston Borough, Sherwood Borough, or the suburbs of the North Borough. The target is a psychotic serial killer with the need to kill someone every other day. The most logical thing he could do is to target the vagrants that have nowhere to go. Even the police have no records of the exact number of vagrants in Backland. The target wouldn't be living in an area too near or too far from North Borough or Backland Bridge, which have the highest concentration of vagrants. It would be the act of someone unsophisticated to search for victims that are too close to him. That isn't consistent with your descriptions. If the target has to spend a large amount of time before he can find someone to murder, then he might lose control of his desires and commit crimes that would easily expose himself. The target is an experienced sailor and has exceptional mobility in the water. A reasonable deduction would be that he wouldn't be living somewhere too far away from the water. If anything unexpected happens, that would be his best means of escape. In summary, we can outline the possible radius of activity for the target. He should be living somewhere close to the Backland Bridge area. Perhaps somewhere close to both banks of the Tussock River, the West Borough or the Sherwood Borough. I can only deduce this from the materials that you have given me.
Even though they didn't understand all of it, his deductions seemed to make sense. Shio and Furs looked at each other and nodded. They took back their materials and stood up to leave.
Seeing his assistant send off the two ladies, Isengard took out a bronze item from his vest pocket. It was an open paperback book. In the middle of the book was a vertical eye. Isengard rocked his chair, rubbing the item while softly muttering to himself, "Quilangos has infiltrated Backland?"